Hey gamers, we're going to be showing the various April Fool's weapon skins. Now, they aren't all that different looking, it's just a model change, I think. I'll quickly try an animation or two, but yeah, it's just kind of changing how their model is. So, this is the styrofoam gloves. Next, we have the Perseverance book skin, which is the ThinkPad. It appears it has some references to Baldi's Basics. But I think, yeah, it's just a Baldi skin for the weapon. It looks like the attack is like some kind of pink beam. And the notes taken shows the sands we're fighting. Pretty neat. Alright, here we have the Six Soul Trident, which is the trident, but it is shifting through all the colors of the rainbow. Well, maybe not all the colors, but a good chunk of them, the six souls. Other than that, nothing that would really surprise you. It'd be really cool if the fire also did that. If you saw some rainbow fire, but alas. We have the Brain Rot Bat. Alright, we have another one of the April Fool's weapon skins, the Crowbar for the stick. At last, you can be Gordon Freeman. Oh my gosh, what did he do to me? My model is so distorted. I think I was flattened. We have the Toothpick weapon, which is a giant fork. Or maybe it was always a fork and I'm just starting to go crazy. But, yep, it's a trident skin. And then of course, Ness here can take my weapon and kill me with it. And that brings us to the Backbone weapon. Alright, let's see it. So this is the hard mode Backbone, which appears to be slightly reminiscent of Disbelief Papyrus Phase 2, though not entirely the same. Yeah, essentially, you just have two bones you're swinging. Oh, my guard, I do use both bones. So that's pretty cool that the animation does incorporate both. And now this time, we have the legendary weapon Kindness Scythe as the Backbone weapon skin. Unfortunately, I doubt it will have any of the perks since it's a skin, a cosmetic. It does make me heavily miss this old weapon that was, if I remember right, possibly stronger than Golden Pan, but it's been so long. It might have been weaker than Golden Pan. But yeah, that's what the Kindness Scythe looked like. Now, I think they should definitely bring back Kindness Scythe fully for April 1st. That's just me. So, there's a lot going on here, just from what I'm reading. First, we can jump. And if we hold our jump, we can float. As you can see, while we're doing this in the air, we're launching stars. The jump also caused a black hole the first time, though it looks like we need that to respawn. If I don't hold jump, I'll just land. But yeah, I can totally hold my flight in the air if I want. And if I do that, I can stay floating for a little bit. I think I've probably consumed all my flight though. Still, it's pretty cool to have sands who can do this. There we go, now I'm floating for a little bit. Apparently a lot of my moves have aerial variants, so we're going to use each of them once on ground, once in the air. Let's start with Star Blaze. We threw some stars, and now in the air. And it looks like we throw a lot of stars. Let me make sure I didn't get that confused. Yeah, it looks like in the air, it's just a lot of stars. With Force Jab, we throw them back. And if we go ahead and jump, just gotta wait for this cooldown. Looked about the same. gravity reverse. Oh, we're making the enemies float, and then I can slam them down. That one probably doesn't have an aerial. But Waywards will... Oh, it does? Okay. Oh, I have to actually hit you with it. I thought it was like a enemy team hit. There we go. Oh, but I was on the... Alright, this time we're doing it right. I'm going to use it in the air. Okay, so this time they aren't lifted, and I can reuse it to pop some bones from underneath them. Oh, if ground gravity hits you, you float for no cost? Yo, let's give that a try. Oh, and if we're hit, we can't float as much, and our stamina regen is reduced while floating. You can't regen for a crazy sum while just flying. Nullifies all forces. Okay. Now we have Comet Carnage. On the ground, after a moment, it's kind of like Story Shift Chara's old lightning move, if I recall. And if we're in the air, we freaking roll and then slam into the ground. That's kind of cool. Apparently the higher you're in the air, the more damage it does. Now this one is Black Hole Blast. I summoned a black hole, pulled them in, and then did some pretty heavy knockback. Oh, and if I hit myself, my own ground comet, I'm now on fire. And if I jump in the air... didn't observe anything. Let's try it again. And if I jump in the air... Oh, jumps before it hits you. Okay. Oh. Floating is not... Okay, this might take some timing. We have to jump without floating before it hits the ground. There we go. But we went practically to the ceiling. Now, I don't think I used the Black Hole Blast in the air, so let's go ahead and use that. Okay, so if you use it in the air, you pull them into the air. Now, these are Cosmic Blasters. We have... Oh, we ran out of time. Alright, let's try that again. We have Cosmic Blasters. That's them on the ground. For our variant, we have Orbital Strike, which causes a line of blasters. And let's try that in the air. Seems like that might have been the same. No aerial. Okay. And our last move, Wormhole, which must be a warp. No? Maybe if I reuse it? Oh, you shoot out a ton of bones from it. That was not the type of wormhole I was expecting. And if I touch it, I get a brief speed boost. Okay, so it doubles as a weapon and a little momentum gate. Judging by how this character can float and jump in the air, it seems like a valid playstyle is to jump over your enemies and make it more difficult for them to hit you. But anyway, that's Outertale's rework. Okay, so this, I think there was a photosensitivity warning. This is the Helptale little April Fool's surprise. It's very funny horror content for April 1st. Though I... Oh, yeah, something's happening. What do we have here? I'm really hoping this is a proper fight. What is... this, this is really cool looking. Is it finally time? Yo, I might have to... This music's a bit loud. Let's see. So the game basically warned me it's going to be difficult. I'm getting vibes for that one game that you can't play anymore. No promises on me trying to make a guide on this. I have to beat the fight before I can even consider a guide. What the Toho? What the Toho? What the Toho? Yeah, I'm not surprised I took damage. If anything, I'm more surprised I took so long. Oh wait, I can jump? That would have been good to know. Holy Toho. Alright, well I'm sure it'll just throw me right at the beginning of the fight and I won't have to wait too long. Surely not more than like 1 or 2 seconds to restart the fight. I use the skip button. Okay. Oh no, I can't jump in this part. I'm blue. Okay, now I can jump. Okay. I think I have a little more health than before. This is a little more production value than the original Chara Mander fight. I'll say that. So I have like a shield. Okay. Okay. I think I can vibe with this. Oh, wow, it entirely switched directions. I think it said the green was here. What is that? Oh, that's a good thing.